Now, this past week marked Global Running Day, and as the weather gets warmer, more of you may want to be inspired to hit the track or even join a running club. So where do you even start? Well, joining us now is Owen Akhibi Herrera, founder of Peak and Pace. Thank you for joining us, Owen. Pleasure to have you here at ABC News Live.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Now, tell us how you created Peak and Pace after making the big move from London to New York City. And run clubs, right? Give me a sense of the community. A lot of people always say they want to join a run club. They want to have a good time with people. What's that community actually like?
It's all about bringing people together at the end of the day. I think community really is where people get together, they get to know one another, and come together to move. I think Peak and Pace has essentially brought together different communities, different parts of New York, especially Brooklyn, to interact with one another. And I think that's something that is missing. When I first moved from London to New York, I found the city to be quite lonely, and I felt like there was something missing. I went to church, I found my community there, and I thought that feeling that I had was something I had to deliver to other people.
Now, tell me something. This club, it's grown exponentially in such a short amount of time. So many people have gotten and been a part of this. Why do you think it resonates with so many people to join and to be their best physical selves? There
was something missing. I think there was a gap missing in New York, in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, and we just managed to breach that. And I think a lot of people missed having connection, real life connection, you know? Nowadays there's so many apps and so many, there's dating apps, there's friends apps and all of the sort of stuff. But now, when you bring people together in real life and you get a sense of community, that is really impactful.
No, talk to me. I want to talk to the people right now. There may be some people out there watching this that have thought of joining a run club, but they're a little apprehensive. They're a little scared. Maybe they don't want to get out there and run their slow times. What do you say to someone like that who's a little apprehensive about joining a running club?
Yeah, so I think Peak and Pace is all about inclusivity at the end of the day. We have managed to build a very inclusive environment where if you haven't run in 10 years, it doesn't matter. If you haven't walked in 10 years, it doesn't matter. You can do all sorts of things. We do walking and running. We do 6 different pace groups for running. If you're not into running, we do parties. If you're not into parties, we do hikes, yoga, Pilates, you name it. We do so much just to bridge that gap and bring the community together.
Okay, so you got some running, you got some Pilates, you got some yoga. There's a whole bunch of stuff here for Peak and Pace. So I got to ask you, what's coming up next for this run club? What can you think of in the future to expand it or maybe to add different things? What do you got coming up on the pike?
Sure. We have a very big project coming up. It's called Project 6. That's what we call it internally. But it's essentially a run on Governor's Island. It's going to be a 5K run with our predominant run of nations, where we encourage people to bring their flags to represent their heritage. It's going to be a timed race with a carnival afterwards. So we're going to bring everybody on a ferry to Governor's Island on September 6th, and it's going to be an amazing time.
I might have to join you on that one, Owen.
You should. You absolutely should.
Well, my man, thank you for keeping us all active and keeping us out there on the track, Owen.
Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure, my man.